Yeah, and I also want to say that what I define as a successful person isn't somebody who has a lot of wealth and power. The more you have, the more you have to take care of. As a natural part of the process, it's like a parent-child relationship to some extent. One has to find out what are the needs, what are the things that I had that were helpful that have to be replaced, and also to make sure that I'm a good helper, a good mentor, but that I don't stand in the limelight or don't tell any people what to do. It's like a parent of a 45-year-old. I ask, you want any thoughts? It's your life. I don't feel any desire. It seems totally unnatural to control. That's the free of obligation and the joy. There's a joy of mentoring. If you ask me how many hours a week do I do things that I'm excited about, then I would say, I don't know, 80 hours a week. And I don't do things that I'm not excited about. If you're dealing with the markets, the economy, what's going on in the world, that's a passion. It's like a game that I started when I was 12, and I continue to play that, and I love that. The ocean exploration, all different interesting places in the world, all different interesting people. I love the outdoors. I like nature. I like bow hunting, and I like diving. So I don't know what work is. I think the big difference is obligation, responsibility. I decided that I was going to be free of all obligations. No obligations. If I want to wake up in the morning and I want to go do something, I'm always going to be free. And so that was the big change, right? But I'm excited about a lot of things. And so let's say, why am I on this interview? I'm on the interview because I want to pass along some things that were helpful. And then there's a phase in your life where you don't want to be more successful, and that instinctually you want others to be good without you, and you want to be free to live and free to die. Or it's also pass along the money. I've earned money, so to think about how to pass it along philanthropically. All of those are things that at this stage in life come natural. And I think that the more you give, the more you're denying struggling. And that struggling is what makes people stronger. So I approach it that way. And then I have empathy for people around us or the things. And so I find the things that I believe are important or exciting. Yeah, and I also want to say that what I define as a successful person isn't somebody who has a lot of wealth and power. I mean, that's a type of success. So it's a common definition of success. Successful is really having a good life. You need the basics. But once you have those things, and then you have the meaningful work and the meaningful relationships, you've got everything that matters. The more you have, the more you have to take care of. And you can be on top of taking care of all those things, and they can become obligations. Because if you don't struggle, you won't get stronger. Okay, so struggling well, go above it. Struggling well, a big element is to go above your struggle, just like you did. You look back and say, okay, am I struggling well, rather than be in it and doing those things. So there are a lot of different ways of how to struggle well. But if you know, that struggling is a good thing. Okay, if you want to be strong, it's a good thing.
Whatever hardship you're in the middle of, or whatever joy you're in the middle of, it's all part of a cycle, and so all of it will ease at the end.